Fellas, welcome back to another video, a review video in fact. It's on a game called DIG, available on all platforms. I think you could check for yourself, I'm not gonna fact check that. But we here, the creator of Fish made this game. You might think, CJ, wouldn't this game be bad if it was made by the creator of Fish? My answer to that is no, not even close. This game is actually 10 times better than Fish in so many ways, and I'll tell you why. Because you need to know. I'm putting you on peak right now. No more gatekeeping. This is coming out to the public. I played this game for 2 weeks compared to I played Fish for 1 month, and I can tell you there are way more differences than you think there are. But anyway, let's get into it. Alright, first we're going to talk about the overall gameplay, loop, and mechanics. I would say the gameplay loop is probably one of the best I've seen. The way they do a digging game for the creator of Fish, yeah, it's definitely good. You have to see for yourself. It's hard to explain, but it's like satisfying in a way. And here's the thing. When you start, you basically start from nothing. And as you progress, it gets easier and easier and easier and easier to play the game, to the point it kind of becomes addicting in a way. You ever play Girl Guarded? Yeah, kind of like that. But imagine that. But you're constantly digging. See? That's amazing. And the game has bosses too. It has bosses. And the way they do bosses is not like how they did bosses in Fish. Like, if you watch my Fish video, I'm pretty sure in the background footage I was fighting a boss. Yeah, it's way different. So everybody can obtain the boss. Everybody can obtain the boss. It's not just one person. But to make it more fair, it'll make it so competitive. You have the best stuff. You get the best fish out of that area every single time. You insta dig it. Like, no, it's not cool at all. Like, how they do it is like it's on set chances, so everyone can pull as long as you contribute as you need to. Pretty sure it's like 10% or more. You can get credit. All you need is credit. You have a chance to pull it. Basically, there's 6 bosses, all in different areas, each having their own different skill level. Each one's attacks get harder and harder and harder. They hit harder. They get easier sometimes. But yeah, the shovels, they basically just, as you would think, they alter how the gameplay loop works. The one I'm using in this footage is the prismatic, which basically gives, I think, 25% chance, 25 or 30% chance for an item to be 3.5 times the value than it usually would, which is pretty good, I would say. I'm currently working on getting the best, but we're not gonna talk about that. There's one that gives like extra like health, which is basically, they call it endurance. It's the bar at the bottom of your screen, and based on the rarity that I'm here digging up, it'll go down faster. So let's say you're digging a really rare. The rarest is prismatic. Cool name, right? Anyways, the rest is prismatic. Let's say you're digging that up. The bar will go down 2 times faster than it would if you were digging a common item. Maybe even 3 times faster. There's some items that like boost what your stats ultimately look like. They're called charms. You don't put them on a shovel, but you put them on yourself, like accessories for your entertainment. Each one, depending on what it is, can have its own little buff. For example, the volcano I'm in right now, the buff on that isn't really a buff, more like a I don't know what to call it. Basically what it does is it gives me the ability to walk into the volcano, which is, I think, pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But in order to get there, you gotta do a bunch of little side quests from a big quest, which you need to 50% of the journal. Yeah, this is a journal, which is basically the ultimate goal. 50% of the journal to make it to the second island. Kind of crazy how this works, you know? And it's only gonna get crazier. In a good way, though. That's why the game is so fun for her. But, yeah, that's basically it for the gameplay loop. It's nothing to write home about, but it's fun nonetheless. You have to play it for yourself. I'll just say that. If you play it, you'll understand the hype. Just play the game. Play the game. This next one's gonna be really short, but it's the replay value of this game. It's basically what this game thrives on. Always hooking you back, make you want to do more. I always want to feel like, let me get one more. Let me get 30 more minutes in before I go. And you're like, you want to leave, you're like, oh, there's a little bit more, there's no more though. I can get more, I'm almost there. It keeps hooking me back. It makes you want to come back for more every single time. That's why it's so enjoyable. Because of the way it hooks you back. It's like a fishing rod when you're fishing. The hook has bait on it. So you're a fish. You see that bait, you're like, that's good bait. I'm gonna get that. You're like, hold on, it's kind of good. And you want to keep staying. It just pulls you in. And that's where you are. You're there. That's the best way to describe it. It's just, I don't know. You got to play it for yourself. I would say overall, this game is a solid 9.5 out of 10. The only thing stopping from being a 10 are not really game-breaking bugs, more graphics issues. If your console, your phone, your PC is not that good, it might not run the way you want it to, and you have to turn on graphics. There's little glitches here and there, but overall, it's honestly fine. It can be easily fixed in some situations, but I would recommend you this game as a pastime, not really something you want to go full time in. Unless you're trying to be a dig YouTuber. Shout out Uno too. But yeah, recommend it to a friend. I recommend it to you, so now you gotta play it. I don't make the rules. I make the rules. You gotta do it. But yeah, that's it for this review video. A little shorter, I hope, because I want you to watch this for real. You gotta stay locked in. I gotta stay locked in, but we all gotta stay locked in. You stick here, you'll get the best of the best. At least I'm gonna try. It's might not be consistent, but hey, at least I'm here. At least you're here. Thank you for that, though. But anyways, that's it for this video. I don't know when the next one's coming out. Hopefully soon. But yeah, stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Turn on notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.